Nice.
Whoa, but one bed can sleep all together one.
尊贵的贵宾，你好，欢迎入住三星级旅酒店。我是您的客房管家小杜，可以为您控制灯光、空调、窗帘、电视，也可以呼叫前台。如有需要，请呼叫小杜。小杜，呼叫前台。酒店 WiFi 无支持，房间好 ，WiFi 密码是八八八八八八八八。
吃辣的吗？都料应该没有，那个面应该没有掉辣的。
Dada, I teach you. Look. I teach you.
Now you find the shoe.
Rental bike.
You see ambulance over there?
Yeah.
Do you see the ambulance?
Yeah.
Take picture of the ambulance. Over there. I want to go. Look, Mama.
Yeah.
Look over there.
Okay, right.
It's
这需要打第一种吗？第一推广活动。
来采访。
少年就送酒精免息，免费的呼吸。
主要是网。
里面啥都有啊，我们的南瓜酥、龙须酥、煎荷包酥、牛乳酥、湿了蛋白的蝴蝶酥，还有这边来挑，这边来选了，这来吃点糕点，顶顶好运。
Okay, now you stick. You stick like that. You stick here.
Are you holding the stand? This one?
This one. Okay, wait. Wait. Okay, press hard down. Wait. Done.
Mine. Mama, I want one.
只是看图画。对，所以在这里也可以更喜欢嘛。
需要。
8块钱，看不贵，还6块钱。先参观后买票，来到里面。
茶缸冰淇淋、葫芦果、茶柠檬茶、看一下嘛，上面写口味冰淇淋，也有香槟的，有草莓香槟、抹茶香槟。茶缸冰淇淋、葫芦果，这表演开始了，1个以上10分钟了。
18一万，看全场6个节目包。
抹茶可以跟山茶搭配。
哦，是干的，dry。
谢谢。我原本是汤，然后淋一层红油，原来他们红油是这样的意思。
Single yogurt, you want yogurt? You take the gun here.
Look, a gun. Will you shoot you? Huh? I want this one.
Okay, I take it. Eat something first. Yeah.
Mama, come on. Come on, come on.
有限速60拍照。
mày có đâu đi lên.
Mama, look.
See what's here? Apple. What do you have? Do you like it?
Yes.
Yes?
Oh, we have, right? We have which one?
This one, and this one.
Okay. You can eat your fries now.
Bacon, beef.
Bacon beef 啊。They like yours, this one? This one? Eh? Oh, 6 plus. How much is that?
你挂在墙上的，你就在架着就自己不用挂墙上，就直接给它挂起来。
You saw anything different?
I see a
This is a Minecraft, right?
Yes. This one is not Minecraft.
Shop.
Eat that.
Dada, try first. Nice. Mattress.
发飞云。嗯，对。
Corn porridge you want? Corn porridge.
I don't want.
哇啲飛身拉上呢度表，啲唔翻個 horse 呀。Right? It's a horse, right? Chân về chân của ai đi về bao nhiêu thì nó còn bao nhiêu của ai 见那我他们去咱900块钱我买2只马杠往这儿去。我肯定我找一个马。
吃啊，吃啊。Nice。
啥呢？过年了的嘛。他已经，他起来。 那奶在那可以了奶。
嗯，还让他画，搞笑。
好了。
頑張れ。
你对了。
可以。我对了，对了，有东西。
Okay, put it back here. Okay. What else? Yeah, corn.
One,
Okay.
two, fries, two parmesan.
Okay. Can I take again? It's okay. It's okay again. You take again. Scoop again.
Okay, enough.
Some more? Corn? This one a bit hot. You gonna use this one? Okay. What else? You want this one? No, this one.
No, I just take that and put it back.
What about rice? Got fries?
Fries?
Is it? Oh, no fries. Over there.
Huh? Fries?
Yeah.
Fries.
Just a little bit, okay? Cannot? I help?
No. It's just too far.
Can I help? Because it's far, let me help.
I want three.
Okay?
Yes.
What about egg? Egg, okay? Okay, guys, let's go. Done. Okay.
Forgot this. Wait, the pandan leaf. Mama.
Okay. Okay, put it back. Oh, scallop.
Dada, you want to see what I can do?
目的地该办的事。吧。
Trái ngồi với nhà mình. Dạ, lấy tất. Trái.
Được.
不要送给他，这是我送给你的。你要送在，你要放在哪里？放在书包上。对你这里喜欢的嘞，来，你喜欢画在这儿。我跟你说，画在拉链上。要录？没有。这个哪儿要录？暂时今天挂了。
玩具宠物玩具。
哇，冰刀妹。还是比较天档的，还是我的。母鸡可以喝几箱子？好的，谁呢？明天起来我们再讲。
Yang prawn, broccoli. try some?
Do I eat the peanut also?
The Lego upside down.
Which color you like? Which color you like? This one. 这个有新的吗？
我帮您都看一下，
好
就是要这4个是吧？
对对对。
好的，你俩别撒里去了。
你好，要一个面。
那是什么？什么？
鱼啊。
fish yummy one.
Some kind of chili sauce are inside here.
Really?
Yeah, make the corn spicy.
How come?
Because of that.
Được.
Why you don't take care of my pizza?
Children don't eat this.
谢谢。给干。
那个是现金的，
也是高。
现金的。
Where you want to sit?
一排3位，
You want to sit this one?
小朋友放中间哈，家长先上。
Where's the panda you point?
哪有啊
Over there?
In the center.
Do you see it?
I think you see it's over there eating
It's
bamboo.
eating a bamboo.
Over there.
Not so light
哎
anymore.
呦，我怎么来了？You went back in already.
啊，挡着呢，咱可以爬上去吗？
I want to eat both. Mama, give
Wait, one first, one at a time. What's this?
Beef, fish.
Don't see the cheese and the beef. So dark.